So this is it. And for me, I love the fact
and this way leads to the attic.
Yes. You know, yes. I love the fact that you could stay here and, you know, look down.
See who's coming in.
See who's coming in. I kind of like this. Yes, kind of like this one. Yeah, it's a good angle.
It would be good for lovers to discuss before going downstairs to meet the visit.
Absolutely. So what are your questions based on the interior before we go to see the outside?
Basic questions like I like the fact that it's a family house. And I like the fact that we now call it primary bedroom. It's big enough.
Yes.
So in the house, I will be particular about the primary bedroom because that's what I love, the major space. For the children's space is good. For the visitors' room is good. The washroom is good. You know. But my question is, buying this kind of place, you said it's $250,000.
Yes.
Which in Nigeria is 250 million naira.
Yeah.
Aside from buying to live, if you want to live, what are the other opportunities that you get having in this house in this environment?
Beautiful question. So one of the major category of people that we think should invest in this kind of house are investors, people who are doing this because they need access to dollars, right? So you buy a 2-bedroom, a 250 million property in Lekki or Aja and all those axes. Now, when your tenants are paying you rent, they're paying you in Naira. And we can see how, you know, Naira is falling every day. But if you buy a house like this, the current rent is $1,400.
Okay.
Now, in a year, you have over $20,000.
That's 1.4 million naira every month.
Every month, 1.4 million naira every month coming to you. You have, of course, in a year, over 20 million naira coming to you. We don't even know where dollar is
because it keeps going higher.
It keeps going higher. Maybe you will see it 1.5. Now, you also have parents who have children in the US. You have parents who will soon send their children to the US. Imagine those who had sent children, let's say 3 years, 4 years ago, when, you know, Naira versus dollar was 350, 400. Imagine their condition right now, struggling to pay those rents, struggling to take care of those children who are now in the US. But you have an investment like this, you are earning in dollars, and you can put it towards taking care of either the tuition fee or helping your children to sustain themselves. So the target is majorly for investors, and we're looking at if you can buy the entire 20, why not, or 10 or 5 units, you know, that's the kind of mindset that.
So, like, that means they don't necessarily have to be on one-on-one with the tenant.
Not at all. I mean, you don't need to. The good news is even that the entire 20 unit is rented out already.
Okay. Right. So what if you want to resell? Do you also help me to resell? Once I say, okay, now I have bought this at 250 and I want to resell. What is the current rate in the environment? Can you help me resell?
Yes, we can, but that's a different arrangement. And is that you bought it from us does not mean we're under, you know, compulsion to be the one to help you resell it. You know, they're two different deal entirely. But yes, we're open to help you do that.
Okay. I love it. And why do we have the kind of, let's say, for instance, now, most estates, because this looks like an estate.
Yeah, it's a mini estate.
It's a mini estate. It's beautiful. It's quiet. You know, good environment. Have accessibility to the filling stations, the Walmart, the Kroger. You want to buy things easy. But going round before coming to this event, I observed that there was no swimming pool in the estate. The general swimming pool. Why is it so?
So again, it's a 20-unit townhouse. And the land opposite, you know, my partner and I are still looking at whether we could buy it and still do something bigger. At that point, you know, we'll consider a swimming pool. But the good news is that a lot of people who even rent properties here are not thinking of swimming pool, because you are looking at either their lecturers
Working
or,
in the school not too
working
far.
in the school not too far, or their naval officers, because that's one of the the biggest naval base. So they are not after that. They have work close by. Is always rented. The last tenant that left here 2 days ago is already rented. Already you have a new tenant coming in, and that's really the mindset of the investors, that you are buying property that is cash producing. When I teach about real estate, that's part of what I teach. You must think about cash producing real estate assets, not just that you buy like.
No, it's my own.
We know it's your own,
it's my own,
but
and
you want to do one
appreciate.
renovation here. You want to do this. It's appreciating. We agree on that.
No, but the truth is, even if you have a tenant,
But
you will
remember,
keep fixing. If the tenant needs you to fix something,
yeah, but that's, when you live in a house, there are a lot of things that suit your taste that you keep, because it's your house. I want to buy a bigger TV. I want to do it. I want a more expensive chandelier. I want, there are a lot of this luxury that.
But do we have
that
to
come
pay for?
into that.
Do we have to pay for the estate levy every year, or you are off that?
So when you buy this, you have what we call the management fee. We currently have an existing management company that manages the entire 20 units.
Every year or every month?
Yes, every year, and you can pay every month or pay yearly. Now you have the right to change it if you don't want to use the existing management company and say you want to get another, but that we don't advise, because you already have somebody who is managing it and even getting you tenants, making sure everything works well. So you have that. You have, of course, the tax as well. The property tax that you pay every year as well. So those are the two major fees on this.
Speaking on tax, of course, let's say I have a house now. I'm buying this particular 3-bedroom house, and I don't live here. How do I buy the house, and how do I pay the tax to the government? Because of course, America is particular about tax.
Yes, America does not joke about tax. That one is not even something you can consider. Actually, even while buying it, all that is factored into the pricing.
Okay.
Right. So when you are buying it now, we tell you this is the amount that will go for. This is the amount that will go for the. This is the amount that will go for tax. This is the amount that will go for the management. So you pay that for the first 1 year. When you are buying it. And of course, subsequently every year, you're able to either pay directly to government or have our team help you pay.
So can I buy your house and use it to get like my green card or stay in America? Because sometimes some people buy properties and also that also gives them a leeway to be able to stay in the country.
So for us, the people ask all this question, and for me, integrity is important.
Okay.
Right? We are not an immigration company. Our own is we sell house. We're real estate developers and real estate investors. You buy from us, we sell to you. Now you can take the document of ownership to meet your immigration lawyer and say, as a person who owns a property, what X amount, what are my options? There are different types of visas, in the US. There are different types. There's EB5, which, usually is a long process. You invest between $500 to $1 million.
For investors coming
for investors coming in. But there are even some other ones that don't require that much. So, but you talk to a proper immigration lawyer, and he is the one that can, work with you on the visa.
So that means this house, if I buy this house as an investor, I can also use it for many other more opportunities.
Yes, talking to your lawyer,
yes,
not us.
Not you.
Disclaimer.
Yes, I see.
It's important.
But can I buy the house and have my own management, not necessarily your management?
Yes, it's your house. It's your house. Why not?
Okay.
Yes. Why not?
That's good. And can I also, is it allowed for me to buy this house and use it for Airbnb?
It's your house. You can do that absolutely. It's your house. You have all the rights on
to do whatever is yours.
It's yours, 100% yours.
So instead of buying a house in an environment where you're not sure of the appreciation or depreciation, I rather recommend this.
No, this is good.
Life.
Yeah, this is good because part of, if you understand how America works, the willingness of tenants to pay rent is what helps
their credit.
Even the value of the real estate. So what
it also even helps your credit as a tenant.
Yes. And the advantage of a location like this is the fact that you are always having people rented. Yes. So when they are doing property valuation in terms of valuating your property for you, the fact that there is always constant tenant coming in is part of the reason why your lender will value it at a higher price, which is one of the biggest advantages as close to the university, close to military base and all those things, is a major edge for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's go outside. Okay, so that doesn't go here. We can show you the entire outside. Very neat, very woody neighborhood. There's a lot of privacy to it. As you said, it's very peaceful.
Very peaceful.
And neatly kept as well.
Yeah.
As you can see, everybody has their own grounds and very well managed, very well maintained. So you have 5 village blocks. And I must say, this is another thing, the ones on this edge are a bit more expensive.
What edge?
So the ones here.
The end units.
In the middle.
So yes.
Just like you having a corner space, a corner piece.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you have more space.
Yes. So they're about 20,000.
I love the backyard.
high.
I love the fact that the backyard is the yard at the back is fenced.
Yes.
And is a good space for playing for the children, playing ground for children.
Yes, absolutely.
I love the accessibility, the road, easy, straight down.
You have the gas station.
Yes, the university is not far. It's a beautiful environment.
It is.
So this is the land you are considering?
Yes. So we can then give you your.
My pool.
We'll name it HELEN Pool.
Because I'm particular. I just love the orderliness in the
We'll
estate.
name it HELEN Pool. Yes, absolutely.
I love it. It's a very good area. And I love this performing arts theater just opposite the street.
That's your world.
I love the fact that anytime you can just get down and go to the theater just opposite the street.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Do you have any question from our viewers who are watching? If you guys have any question, you can ask. If you have any question about the property, feel free to ask. I know a lot of you have asked so much question. That's why we're doing this virtual open house, so that you can see the property, see what we have.
So where is the property in the US?
So it's in Valdosta. Valdosta is a city in the state of Georgia. You've heard of Atlanta, Georgia, right? So it's a few hours drive, about 3 hours drive from Atlanta, Georgia. But it's
Atlanta, Georgia is the capital.
Yeah.
So it's like you drive. We have everywhere. We call everywhere Georgia. We call everywhere Atlanta. But there's a town called Atlanta, the main city.
Yeah.
But everywhere is still Georgia.
Yeah.
It's still under Georgia. So Atlanta is the capital. So this area is also one of the states in Georgia. Some people stay in Loganville, Georgia. Some people stay in Grayson, Georgia. Some people stay in Snellville.
It's like we
Buckhead,
have
the
a
raining
professor
place.
of Georgia here. Professor of Georgia in the building.
So it's a good environment, very calm family environment. I like. I'm not advertising for you anyway, but I'm just saying from what I've seen, it's a very cool area. Once you're in, you're in. I love the fact that for my own job, the theater is not far from it. The cinema is not far from here. Where you can get your groceries not far. I like it. The filling station, I saw like 3 filling stations for getting here. I saw one 10 minutes before getting here. I saw the other one 7 minutes before getting here. I'm like, okay.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Can someone from Nigeria buy?
Absolutely. In fact, part of our goal is to get this for Nigerians. We want as many Nigerians to be able to buy, because we're targeting cash buyers, right? So people are ready to just pay cash on it and move on. So
Can you buy and keep? You know, some people buy and just want to leave their house. Whenever they're in the States, they come in. Can we do that?
yes, absolutely. You can.
You just have to maintain it.
Yes, you can buy it and keep it and say, hey, whenever I'm in the US, I'm coming to this house. You can do that. You can buy and rent out. You can buy and use it for Airbnb. You can buy, it's your property, and you have all the right to do whatever. But yes, absolutely, Nigerians can buy from Nigeria. Ghanaians can buy any, even if you're not in Nigeria, but you're Nigerian, you can buy. Anybody can buy from anywhere in the world. Absolutely.
If you don't have a green card, can you buy?
Yes, you can buy. In the US, anybody can buy property. You don't need to be a citizen of the US to own a property in the US at all. And that even helps you when you then are applying for visa, because if you already own a property in the US, it's an advantage. Because the government recognizes that you are owner of a property.
And you're paying your tax.
And you're paying your tax even though you don't live here. You're paying the property tax. Because if you understand how US work, US really, is more interested in sees you as an individual, as an estate, human estate. And so any opportunity to make money off you, you are welcome. You're welcome, and they're willing to have you in the US, absolutely.
And then someone says here, you said there is a university nearby. What is the name of the university?
Okay, you want to answer?
Valdosta State University.
Yes, Valdosta State University here in Valdosta.
Okay. So Valdosta State University. Okay, that's what I see for now. And
that's all the question. Okay.
Thank you for taking me around on this tour.
You're welcome.
I love it. So now you're making me consider going into real estate. I'm loving it. I love and beautiful neighbors anyway.
Yeah, beautiful. Hopefully we'll bring you back to Houston for the launch of one of our estates.
I'll be glad, but I would need to learn first. I want to go into this business because I like it. It's different because your tenants and you don't necessarily have to be talking.
No,
just send email, pay my money,
exactly.
and that's it. Unlike back at home, the landlord will come and stop me. I don't want to park in here.
We don't even know our tenants. It's paperwork.
Yes, but everything is on the paper.
Exactly.
Just pay and get out. Yeah, it's good.
And here, and that's the beauty, you can't even be rude to your tenants. You have to respect their rights.
you have to move out of the road.
So you have to respect their rights, and that's how the US works. You can't just you can't say any landlord. And no, you have to respect people's rights. So that's the beauty of it.
Beautiful.
Street lights, it's beautiful.
All right.
And somebody asked, is that really Helen Paul?
Yes, this is Helen Paul, Alaja Don Jazzy.
Tatafo, so we are selling house, and my boss Gtext said I should come. That you should come and see real estate. Now I'm looking for money. Anyway, you can sponsor me. Before I used to tell you people to consider how to save money. I want to do BBL. Now I don't want to do BBL again. Give me money, let me buy house. Turn me to somebody. Help my destiny.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr.
We
Steve.
love you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Have a great day, sir.
Bye-bye, guys. Let me end it so I can save it.